We'll be moving through the poses pretty quickly, just allowing this to be a nice mobility flow for the body to get the blood pumping and just get fluid moving around the body, release any stagnant energy that might be left over, especially from the night before. Or if you've been sitting all day or in a car and you just need to move your body, this is a great one to practice. So we're going to get started in a child's pose. So feel free to bring the knees together and the feet together, or the feet together and the knees wide. So start to find whatever version of child's pose works for your body there. Maybe you start to shift side to side back in the hips as you start to settle in, especially as you're noticing different textures in the body. And maybe you find some spots in the hips that are catching. So feel free to get nice and relaxed here in your child's pose. I'm just starting to tune into the body. And so again, maybe it's been a long day or you've been sitting at a desk. You just feel like you need to reconnect to your mat, your body, and your breath. Take this moment to focus on the breath. Allowing yourself some conscious breaths here. Really focusing on how you're breathing. So is your breath shallow, smooth, or rigid? Just checking in there, turning inwards and tuning into the body. And so we'll be here for a few more breaths. And so if your mind has started to wander already, just know that that's totally normal. Gently bring it back to your breath and the practice here, allowing yourself to be fully present in your practice. And so whenever you're ready, using an inhale, lifting the head and the chest, walking the hands back towards your body, and then just bringing the knees together if they're not already, sitting back onto the heels for a moment. So my toes are not tucked, but feel free to tuck the toes if you would like. Just sitting here on the heels. Maybe you close down the eyes again, sitting up nice and tall. Become aware of the space between the ears and the tops of the shoulders. Seeing if you can release any tension there. And whenever you're ready, just come up onto the knees. Step the left foot forward. Start to lean into that left hip there. So maybe you place the hands on the knee. Start to lean into that left hip flexor. And then start to place both hands down on the mat. So high runner's lunge here. Tuck that back toe under, lift the back knee. Step that left foot back, finding a downward facing dog. So finding a downward dog here, start to pedal out the feet, alternating the weight into the heels. My fingers are spread wide here to help with stability and balance. And then finding some stillness here in our down dog. Let's take an inhale, rise on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step forward to find a forward fold. An easy forward fold here. Feel free to put a generous bend in the knees. Finding an easy forward fold. Let's take an inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Let's plant the hands, step back to a plank position or a modified plank with the knees on the mat. Taking an exhale, lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhale to find a baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale, push through the hands, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step just the right foot forward. Lower that left knee, top of the left foot, leaning into that right hip flexor there. Just seeing how this feels there. And start to bring both hands down towards the mat. Tuck that back toe under, lift the back knee, step the right foot back, finding a downward facing dog there. And again, just maybe pedaling out the feet, letting the spine be nice and long. Maybe finding some stillness here in your downward dog and just swaying side to side in the hips. Whatever feels good there in your downward dog. Coming back to some stillness. Taking an inhale, rise on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step forward to find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extend and mountain. Exhale to find a chair pose, sinking the hips down. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extend and mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, pick up the left knee. Exhale, step that left foot back. Inhale, find warrior one. Exhale, find warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, bring both hands down towards the mat. Root down through that left hand. Inhale, reach up through the right arm. Take an exhale here. Inhale, reach up through the right arm. And then exhale, set that right hand down towards the mat. Step that right foot back, downward facing dog. So taking a moment here in your down dog. Finding the breath. Let's take an inhale, rise on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step forward to find a forward fold. So easy forward fold here. Feel free to put a generous bend in the knees. Let's inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extend and mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, pick up the right knee. Exhale, step that right foot back. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. So my back is turned to you. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Take a moment for an inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands down towards the mat, high runner's lunge. Plant down through that right hand. Inhale, reach up through the left arm. Little twist here. And then on your exhale, bring that left hand back down towards the mat. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank or modified plank. On an exhale, lower down towards the mat. Inhale, finding a back bend. So finding whatever version of cobra works best for you here. And then on an exhale, lowering down. And then we're going to finish in a child's pose. So inhale, push the hands, come to tabletop. Exhale, finding a child's pose. So feel free here again just to maybe sway side to side back into the hips. Checking in with the arms. Maybe you want the arms long in front of you or wrapped down by your sides. As you take a moment to come back to the breath. And so maybe you just needed to step away for several minutes from whatever it is you were doing in your busy life. Stepping away from the to-do lists, running errands, stepping away from work even. Taking some time for you, taking some time to just reconnect to the body, mind, and spirit. Allowing yourself to notice the breath, to tune into the breath. Just giving yourself that permission to be present here in your practice, knowing that you deserve this time to just unfurl and just totally be at ease here in your child's pose. Maybe you're the type of person that holds a lot of tension. See if you can relax any of the tension throughout the body. Whether that be in the arms, top of the shoulders, the hips. And so we're going to slowly come out of this child's pose. So just having the hands placed back onto the mat there, using an inhale, coming back up to tabletop briefly, and then just coming to an easy seat position there. Closing out this quick practice, bringing hands to heart center, taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Namaste.